welcome to IsThisNews. I'm Craig. I'm going to be taking you through some of the videos that have been trending the most high recently. Okay, the first one that comes up is entitled Slo Mo Man Kicks Egg, and then in quotations marks, fighter versus food. And it really literally is that, a man kicks an egg. We've seen a few of these slow-mo ones before, and as I've said before, sometimes they look really cool. They get really, really nice and slow. I've even seen ones where they've been chopping up eggs and it looks great. This literally is, it's not even particularly slow. It's a UFC fighter, and they kind of build it up a little bit, and then they chuck an egg at him, and in slow motion, he kicks an egg, like a kid in a playground kicking a bit of rubbish that his mate throws at him, and it explodes, and they show it a couple of times, getting a little bit closer. That's it. I don't know who these people are that are watching them. Please stop watching these. Stop making these bland ones trend so highly, so I have to watch them and comment on them. It's pretty dull. I can't imagine anyone particularly enjoying it. Okay, the next one is Baby Panda eats treats and cuddles mummy. And again, that's literally what happens. It's a baby panda and it's quite cute. Lots of people watching it. There is one moment in it that is quite amusing, where this little baby panda crawls up its mother's back, goes to give it a hug, and mum's literally munching on these bamboo leaves and just knocks him off. There's something very human, and I'm sure any mother watching that will secretly be going, yes, that's either I've done that many a time, or that's what I wanted to do while I'm concentrating on something else and just get my annoying little child away from me. I love him, but just leave me alone for 5 minutes. And there's a little laugh there. There's literally even shots of the press taking photos. I don't know what interest that is on YouTube to watch people taking photos of a baby panda. Yeah, again, it's quite cute. Maybe you might want to watch a cute panda for about 2 seconds, but it's far too long and not interesting at all. Okay, the next one is adorable baby crashes daddy's concert. There's this guy. He's on stage. I don't know how. He's obviously got a bit of a following. He's there on stage. Just this dude, quite cool looking dude. But I think it's brown-eyed girl. He's playing on his guitar and he's strumming away. The audience are obviously quite liking it. And then there's a bit of a reaction, and you see, which is clearly his little, I believe, little boy. It could be little girl. Walks on stage, little toddler, dummy in mouth. Walks up, very cute, waddles up, gives daddy a little hug. Now, what's really interesting is dad first completely blanks him. He's obviously a professional. He carries on playing, strumming away, blank. No, I'm not going to find it. Don't acknowledge my child. The audience will realise I'm a professional and carry on. The kid kind of wanders off, then comes back on and then starts busting out his moves. And I've got to say, there's something about little kids. They seem to have an innate sense of not just rhythm, but of cool moves. And I mean this genuinely. He's gotten the wiggle on. I'm not even going to try it because I'm far too old to pull it off. But he's got some really cool moves. The audience starts loving it, and then suddenly daddy gets all, oh, this is my son, and starts playing with him and making out he's a good father. But it is really sweet. It's really cute. It goes on a bit too long, but the kid keeps walking backwards and forward, and it's even better when we're away from dad and we're on this little boy. And it goes up to his mum and just starts wiggling and busting out some really cool moves. If you're going to go out at the weekend, I suggest have a little look. You might be able to learn something. And seriously, if get the dummy out of your mouth and you will pull the ladies with these moves. He knows what he's doing. Finally is simply entitled Block Capitals Paper Beats. It's a guy who obviously makes music out of a sheet of paper and scissors. It's obviously quite rhythmic. He's kind of banging it. I suppose it's quite clever, and sometimes he crumples it up. It's quite clever. I guess it's probably a lot harder to do than even it seemed, but it is pretty much that's it. After about, I mean, it doesn't go on for very long, but after about 5 seconds, you get right, we get the idea. It's quite boring, and then he kind of makes some little excuse at the end, going, "Oh, that's just a little taster of this larger project I'm working on." And you kind of think, well, okay, we'll wait till the larger project comes, put that on, and just leave the little tasters behind, because it literally is just a bit of someone banging a bit of paper. It's not that impressive. Put it all together, and then impress us. Okay, well, that's all we have for this time. So join us again and see what other videos we've got. Remember to comment below and subscribe above, and I will see you next time.